All right, let's get right into it. We're all trying to get better at using AI, right? But what if the secret wasn't about learning more code or finding some new fancy tool? What if it was about upgrading the one thing you use for everything, your own mind? Today, we're going to explore how a 2,500-year-old technique might just be the ultimate hack for mastering artificial intelligence. Sounds kind of wild, I know. So, does this feel familiar? You've got this brilliant idea in your head, you type it into an AI, and what you get back is just meh. It's bland. It's generic. It totally missed the point. It is so frustrating, right? Well, it turns out the problem isn't always the AI. A lot of the time, it's a simple communication breakdown.
And this slide gets right to the heart of it. See, our brains are amazing. They're built to run on autopilot. We make assumptions, we fill in the blanks, and that's super efficient when we're talking to other people. But an AI, it takes everything you say completely 100% literally. It needs precision. So our greatest strength, mental shortcuts, becomes its biggest weakness.
So how in the world do we bridge this communication gap? Well, forget about the next software patch. The answer we're looking at today comes from a practice that's been road-tested for over 2.5 millennia.
It's called Vipassana Meditation. In the ancient Pali language, it just means to see clearly. And that's exactly what it is. At its core, it's a practical, systematic way to train your mind to observe things with incredible precision and clarity.
And let's be super clear about something. This has nothing to do with religion or adopting a new belief system. Not at all. We're talking about a purely practical approach. This is about developing a specific set of cognitive skills that will make you way, way better at telling an AI exactly what you want it to do.
Okay, so what's actually in this mental toolkit? Well, Vipassana helps build 4 key skills that translate directly into becoming a master at working with AI.
So here they are, the big 4. First, there's sustained, focused attention, so you can push past those good enough results. Second, precise observation, so you can say exactly what you mean. Third, understanding cause and effect, which lets you figure out why some prompts work and others don't. And finally, my favorite, non-attachment, which turns frustration into a fun experiment. Let's break down how each one gives you a serious edge.
First up, sustained attention. Think of this as mental stamina. It's your ability to stay focused without getting distracted or giving up too early. When you're writing a prompt, this is the skill that lets you tweak, refine, and iterate over and over again until the result isn't just good, it's perfect.
Second is precise observation, or what a lot of people call mindfulness. This is all about seeing what's actually there. So, instead of vaguely telling the AI, make it more exciting. You can look at the result and say, okay, this is missing 3 sensory details, and the tone needs to be more urgent. See the difference? It's a total game changer. Number 3, understanding cause and effect. In meditation, you start to see how one thought leads to the next. When it comes to AI, this skill lets you see exactly how changing one tiny word in your prompt creates a completely different output. You basically become a detective, reverse engineering your own success.
And finally, non-attachment. This just means holding your ideas and expectations lightly. You know that feeling when the AI just doesn't get it and you want to throw your keyboard? This is the antidote. Instead of getting angry, you get curious. It turns a chore into a creative collaboration with the machine. Okay, so that's all the theory. But what does this actually look like in the real world when you're sitting in front of your computer? Let's take a look. And here it is. The difference is just night and day. On the left, you've got that vague autopilot prompt we're all guilty of writing. But on the right, whoa, that's a prompt written with clarity. Notice how it defines the audience, the tone, the length, and the exact ingredients. The person who wrote that second prompt knew exactly what they wanted. The AI's output isn't just going to be better, it's going to be in a whole different universe. And hey, this isn't just some philosophical wishy-washy idea. It is backed by hard neuroscience. Studies show that this kind of mental training physically strengthens the prefrontal cortex. That's your brain's CEO, in charge of focus and decision-making. It also calms down the amygdala, which means less emotional reactivity, less frustration. You are literally building a better brain for this kind of work.
So here's the bottom line. In a world where everybody has access to the same amazing AI tools, your mind, your ability to direct those tools becomes your real competitive advantage. And the best part? You can start building it today.
You don't need to go to a monastery or a silent retreat. It's actually incredibly simple. Just find 10 minutes a day, Sit down and focus on the feeling of your breath. Now, your mind is going to wander. That's what minds do. When it does, just gently, and this is the important part, without any judgment, bring your attention back to your breath. That's it. Consistency is so much more important than duration.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to this simple truth. The technology is just a tool, available to everyone. Your real power, your true edge, lies in how clearly and skillfully you can tell that tool what to do.
This is really the key takeaway from all of this. In our current age of AI, where information is everywhere but focus is rare, the ability to think and communicate with precision isn't just a nice soft skill. It is the ultimate advantage.
So I'll just leave you with this one last thought. As you're working with these incredible new technologies, trying to create something amazing, just consider this. Maybe your next big leap forward won't come from a new app or a better algorithm. Maybe, just maybe, your next breakthrough is only one meditation session away.